So you want to get more comfortable using QuickBooks Online, but you're not ready to touch your real books, or worse, risk blowing a client's set of books, right? Totally fair. Today, I want to introduce you to your new best friend, the QuickBooks Online Sample Company, also known as your very own bookkeeping sandbox. Hey there, I'm Veronica Sagastumi, and this is The Bookkeeping Shop, a place where I help professionals and bookkeepers to start, run, and scale a profitable yet flexible bookkeeping business. Now, you can do this from your kitchen table or on the go, remotely. Let's get into it. Now, when I say your very own bookkeeping sandbox, I mean that literally and figuratively. I can never say that word right. Why do I use it? Anyway, you know what I mean. Back when I worked in fast-paced startups in the Silicon Valley, we moved quickly, sometimes to our detriment, too quickly. But one smart habit that we had was testing things in what we called a sandbox environment. It was our safe space to experiment, try new things, break things. Believe it or not, break things intentionally. That was one of our goals, to try to break it so that we could then fix it, get out the kinks, work out the kinks. That's how we were testing things to figure out whether or not what we were working on, was it even worth pursuing? That same mindset has followed me in my own business. I have used it over and over and over again. Just recently, I was testing a new financial reporting layout in a copy of a client's file, not the live one, never the live one. That gave me the realish data with zero pressure and the freedom to test without any fear that I would screw up my client's books. The QuickBooks Online Sample Company gives you that very same environment. It gives you that same sense of security, a low-stakes place to build confidence, to practice, and play around with bookkeeping tools. None of the panic, just making progress. Look, whether you're just starting out or brushing up on your skills, this sample company is perfect for practicing how to categorize transactions, learning how reports are built, even customizing your own reports, testing out workflows, because every client that you have may have just a little bit of a different type of requirement or need. You can even use this company file, this sample file, to show your clients how something will look or how a workflow will be used in the back end or how a report may look so that they can get the visual before committing to the actual structure before you roll it out live in their own books. So you get to show your clients what they can expect without touching their books to begin with. Some clients are very sensitive about their data, and you may encounter this, so this sample company will come to your rescue. Now I'm going to take you over to my desktop, and I'm going to walk you step by step on how you can access this company file without a login. Yeah, you heard me right. No login required. So we're going to go over to my desktop. You're going to look over my shoulder. You're not going to see me. You will hear me, but I'm going to be right here with you. Let's go. Here we are at my desktop. I recommend you use the Incognito tab, so in case you have Intuit products like I do, it doesn't force you to use your login. So as you can see, you want to type in QuickBooks Online Sample Company in the search bar, and the one you're looking for is this one, the Test Drive QuickBooks Online. You want to click on that link in order to get to the right spot. You don't want to have any of the other ones, so please, I will leave the link in the description of this video so that you can access this link right away. Scroll down to where it says Available QuickBooks Test Drives, and this is the file that you want. You're going to get this pop-up window that says I am not a robot, so just click that and continue. But by the way, if you have used this file in the same day and you're logging in, you may not see that box at all. No login required. As you saw, we just headed to that link and boom, you are Craig, the proud owner of a fictional landscaping business. Now, Intuit has been using that name for a really, really long time, but it works because that's where they use to load up a lot of the data. So here's what's great about it. Free. It's totally free. It comes preloaded with realistic data as you see me roaming around a little bit. It includes bank accounts, vendors, income, expenses. You can test invoicing, categorizing, payments, and recordings. Now, like anything, of course, those are the pros. There are some cons. I want to make you aware of it, but it is still so worth it. A few of the things that I want you to have that I'm going to give you a heads up on is nothing is saved. Once you log out of this file, it resets. So whatever you're doing to practice, that if you come back the next day, it's not going to be there. So just be aware of that. Nothing is saved. Some features, like uploading a CSV file, are disabled. This is a practice sample company after all. They are not going to give you all the features, but you can do a lot with what's already there. And by the way, the third thing that I want to make you aware of is that QuickBooks sometimes uses this space, this company, to test their own updates. So some of the things may shift around, they may not look alike, but it's okay, don't worry about it. Still, for beginners or anyone who wants to test without consequences, this is pure gold. Now, best use case scenario. Here's how I recommend that you use this company file. You run through your pretend client workflow before trying it on a live file. Or you can test your bookkeeping skills or figure out if this is a software that you want. You can't break it. Remember, whatever you do today, when you log out, tomorrow it's reset. You start a new day. And by the way, you can also use this to film videos, especially if you want to train another member of your team, or you want to show something to your client as to how to do it, but you don't want to use their real file, or maybe they're not a client yet, but they're asking you questions as to how you would handle this or how you would handle that. You can go into this company file and do your own testing, your record the video to show them how it's done. And another way that you can do it is practice generating and customizing your own reports, and just roam around to see what other features are available that may be great tools for you to have in your business. And lastly, I would say explore the QuickBooks Online layout without worrying that you'll break anything. As you can see me clicking around, roaming around in this video, I'm not showing you how to actually do the things. I'm just giving you some insight as to what you can expect in this company file. I just want to give you a bit of a bonus tip. QuickBooks Desktop also has sample companies. In my business, Fortified Accounting, we actually use QuickBooks Desktop. It's always hosted in the cloud. We use Premier, we use Enterprise, which are higher levels and very different than QuickBooks Online. But if you wanted to go the QuickBooks Desktop route, which looks very different than QuickBooks Online, I will tell you that you can absolutely do that, and they have sample files in a lot of different industries, and you can do the same sort of thing we've been talking about today. And so, my friend, if you've been putting off getting some hands-on experience because you don't want to make a financial commitment, breaking anything or deleting anything, it's like your own sandbox for you to play in. No pressure, just for you to click around, learn the layout, and build your bookkeeping skills without the stress. Now, be sure you're subscribed and that your notification bell is on, because in my next video, I'm going to show you how to practice your bookkeeping skills inside of that QuickBooks Online company file. Things like recording transactions, reconciling a bank account, running reports, even fixing a few errors like a pro. If that video is already live, you will see it showing up on the screen. Click it and keep on learning. But if you don't see it, don't worry, it's coming very soon. Thanks so much for watching. I'm Veronica, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now.